Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. The Morning Show became a huge hit for Apple TV+. The first season ended on a big cliffhanger, and now it's back for a second season. I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. The second season picks up 8 months after the fallout of Alex and Bradley's big announcement on The Morning Show. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon continue to thrive in these richly complicated characters who find themselves in a very different professional headspace. Steve Carell is also back as Mitch Kessler, and we find him living a really reclusive and quiet life. The first episode takes place New Year's Eve 2019 heading into 2020. It's a big night for Bradley and UBA anchor Eric, played by Hasan Minhaj, as they host the Times Square ball drop. But what they don't realize coming ahead is that network head Corey, played by Billy Crudup, has some big plans. There's also the 2020 election and the coronavirus. The Morning Show's key supporting players, Karen Pittman, Deshaun K. Terry, and Mark Duplass are all back, and Juliana Margulies, Hasan Minhaj, and Will Arnett join the cast for the second season. One of the Morning Show's angles is to tackle real-life hot topics head-on, giving the wide-ranging opinions and viewpoints of the characters on this show. The second season started production before the pandemic, but then was shut down like every other series. Now it's apparent that the writers then went back and rewrote large sections of this season, as it directly now involves what happened in the real world in 2020 with the election, the pandemic, race relations, cancel culture, and more. Now, audiences will either want to then tune in to see how a fictional news show deals with these topics, or they may be turned off as they don't want to relive the traumatic events of last year. The first 2 episodes will ease the audiences back into this world, and these juicy characters are just played to perfection by this ensemble. It's episode 3 that then brings in the messy, ruthless world of UBA that we love to watch. Identity is another key theme of the second season, and we find Bradley, Alex, and Mitch struggle with this both professionally and personally, and how those can weave together whether we like it or not. Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston, and Steve Carell continue to showcase their strengths in this heightened drama. It's some of the best work that the three of them done in their career. Bradley and Alex are not best friends, and Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon really know how to create that thick tension between the two of them. Billy Crudup won an Emmy for the first season, and I feel like the writers are really rewarding him for that by giving Crudup more to wrestle with Corey. He has this really erratic energy, trying to play all sides to his favor. It leaves the audience then deciding if they agree or disagree with his antics. Deshaun K. Terry is another highlight for me this season, and one of my favorite moments comes from his character Daniel doing something pretty unconventional to show that he has the it factor. The Morning Show, as you can tell, has a really extensive cast, covering the complex personalities and beliefs of a news program and its network. Now, it may seem like the cast is too big, but the writers have managed to give many of them rich storylines and moments to really shine. It then gives viewers the chance to then discuss these real-life, sensitive topics and see them from multiple angles. I'm giving the first 4 episodes, that's what I've watched, of the second season of The Morning Show, 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I got to interview this cast. You'll definitely want to check out those interviews. I loved talking to them about this show, the therapy that comes from playing these characters, and Juliana Margulies had some really great advice. So definitely want to check those out. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip. I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on The Morning Show? And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Morning Show, Season 2. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.